No one back to stop him.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
The second chance effort. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Watson. Screen by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Now, here is Irving. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
And I'll tell you right now, Kyrie is the best guard at his size I've ever seen at finishing.
And Carter has it in the corner. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Nobody near Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 7 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Giannis. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Went up and threw it right back down. Heads up stuff there from Carter Jr.
Irving, good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
It's Giannis with the drive. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .144 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
Screen by Porzingis. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
There's the pick. It's Giannis with the drive. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Giannis, no good.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Giannis.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Irving with the ball for Virginia Beach. They're leading by 8. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Porzingis. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Mathurin. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Virginia Beach in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Virginia Beach.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Irving, good.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Irving surveying the floor. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 16 points.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And Watson has it in the corner. Picked off in midair. Here's the break. Here's Dort. Virginia Beach pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, two of his greatest strengths.
Los Angeles trails by 8. And it's Irving with the rebound. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis charges in.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And then Carter with the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity. encouraging them to do so, and then when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 12 points in the game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Carter with the screen. There it goes, Antetokounmpo. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 5-point Virginia Beach lead.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Inside. And it's Carter missing. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Jones. Watson for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Porzingis with the block. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. And Watson slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Outside, Dort. Giannis outside. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Just 3 on the clock. Giannis dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And on the way from Irving for 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 22 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Caldwell Pope outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Caldwell Pope's got 15 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Launches it. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team time.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
They set the pick. Back to Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Virginia Beach.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Kuminga on the follow. Kuminga's got the lead up to 10 now for Virginia Beach.
Well, that's just a really smart play by Kuminga. He fought for that board, and he gave his team a second chance opportunity.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Carter inside the three-point line. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Los Angeles trails by 10. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 20 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving from long range. Porzingis. It's good on the putback. And Virginia Beach leads by 9.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the middle. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here is Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Defended by Carter. Clock at 4. Screened by Porzingis. Caldwell Pope for 3. Oh, he misses the dunk. Antetokounmpo converts inside. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Stolen by Carter. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Dort got his first 3 points of the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And here is Irving. He's got 25. Good, nice job down low. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Bounce pass onto Kumbo. And out of bounds. Virginia Beach will have it.
Virginia Beach ball.
Here's Irving. He's got 27. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Screen by Porzingis. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over George. Irving misses. Los Angeles trails by 4. Giannis with it. Jones covering. On the wing, Giannis. 22 points for him. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Shot clock at 3. George. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. George got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Virginia. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Count it. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Outside Mathurin. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Irving. Screen by Porzingis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Irving. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And it's Irving with the ball for Virginia Beach. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Carter. Nice D from Porzingis. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Outside Irving. Here he goes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half.
But Kyrie's still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
George wide open. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Irving And down goes the three.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
The shot is good.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Kyrie Irving. Spins. Here's Porzingis.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now Dort. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he misses the J.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Virginia Beach leading by 14. Irving from 19. That one goes.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Virginia Beach.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Let's go.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Virginia Beach ball.
That'll be a 5-second call. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Alexander Walker with the ball. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.